What is up, everybody? Welcome to Draft Sharks. It's your old pal Herms on Twitter at HermsNFL. And in this video, we are going to identify some perfect NFL landing spots for some of the top wide receiver prospects in this 2023 NFL draft class. It is vitally important, both from a real life perspective and a fantasy football perspective, that these guys find really good scheme fits, ideal roles and situations for them to play in, so that way they can produce on Sundays and win us some championships. If you want to see where we have some of these guys ranked, like Jackson Smith-Njigba from Ohio State or Quentin Johnston from TCU, you can check out our free Dynasty Rookie Rankings over on DraftSharks.com, something that I've gone ahead and put in the description. I got the link there right there for you, so you don't have to try very hard and look very far to find them. But let's not get carried away talking about that stuff, and let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video. Starting first with the ideal landing spot for Ohio State's Jackson Smith-Njigba. Wham bam! Wouldn't it be great if he landed with the Buffalo Bills? Slot receivers are wonderful in the Buffalo Bills offense. They were when Brian Daboll was the offensive coordinator before he left to be the head coach of the New York Giants. And it was still pretty valuable last year under offensive coordinator Ken Dorsey. And we know that the Bills have struggled to find a secondary option in the passing attack opposite wide receiver Stephon Diggs for some time. Josh Allen needs somebody else to throw to. The Gabe Davis experiment has kind of started to sour a little bit. And though Josh Allen does have a very good connection with tight end Dawson Knox, particularly in the red zone, we need something else. We need a little bit more. And JSN primarily running out of the slot would be amazing schematically. And just think about the fantasy output. This guy, this level of player that we've compared on the site to somebody like Amon-Ra St. Brown in one of the league's highest scoring, high-powered offenses. There it is. I don't even need to say anything else. I think I nailed it. Getting into the next one, I am pretty excited about this one. I think Jordan Addison would be a thrill to see on the Pittsburgh Steelers. First and foremost, because it would just be great to see him reunite with quarterback Kenny Pickett, whom he played with at Pittsburgh back in the day, balling out in the ACC when Jordan Addison won the Biletnikoff Award. And I know he's a little bit undersized and people are a little bit nervous about that, coming in 5'11", not even 180 pounds. But the Steelers organization does have a history, actually a pretty recent history, of finding talented undersized guys and maximizing their potential. Remember back in the day, Antonio Brown, he's about 5'10", 185 pounds. Deontay Johnson's about 5'10", 185 pounds. So he fits the archetype. And the cool thing about Addison is that I think he would be really well cycling in and out of playing both the slot and lining up outside. And this is a role that the Steelers offense really needs. Ever since Juju Smith-Schuster left town, there has not really been a quality slot receiver for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then in Matt Canada's offense, he likes to mix things up anyway. I think Addison will be able to line up in multiple spots and really get things popping. I know people are going to say, well, they just made that trade for Allen Robinson. They don't need another receiver. Well, I mean, Allen Robinson, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be a reason to stop me from sending a receiver to the Pittsburgh Steelers. But all in all, I think there's a decent chance Jordan Addison could be available for them at pick 32 at the beginning of the second round in the NFL draft this year. So, just keep your eyes out, keep your mind open. This one could be a lot of fun. I got another pick that I think would be pretty fun too, and that would be Zay Flowers joining the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, to be honest, I almost picked Tennessee's Jalen Hyatt to be the guy here to go with Justin Herbert in that offense. But I think Zay Flowers, being as fast as he is, could also bring that field stretching element to the offense that the Chargers have lacked for some time. As talented as Keenan Allen is, primarily operating as a slot receiver, and as good as Mike Williams is being the big X guy lining up out wide when he's healthy, there's something missing. They need somebody that can take the top off of a defense, and I think Zay Flowers has the versatility and also the dangerous nature. When the ball is in his hands, he's pretty hard to bring down, so he's going to be able to keep teams honest and really open things up for the other pass catchers in this offense. It would be really cool to see a fit like this, especially because of what it would do just for the entire ecosystem of the Chargers offense, and also what it would do for Justin Herbert's fantasy output as well. I think that one would be a ton of fun. And then rounding it out with one that I think, especially if they draft the right quarterback at number 1 overall, if the Carolina Panthers could pair whoever that player is with Quentin Johnston out of TCU, it would be tremendous. Frank Reich is the new head coach in town in Carolina, and we remember the type of offense that he constructed during his time with the Indianapolis Colts. It was predicated around getting a more traditional X-type receiver the ball in most situations. His name was Michael Pittman Jr. over in Indianapolis, and wouldn't it be cool if Frank Reich tried to make Quentin Johnston the new Michael Pittman Jr. for this offense? And especially when you look at what is on the Panthers depth chart right now, we look at, a player like Adam Thielen, a player like Terrace Marshall. They're not really that type of X guy that you really want lining up out there. And at this point, DJ Chark does fit the bill for this role very, very well. But I think he's only there for the 1 year. And Quentin Johnston, being a little bit raw, could definitely use some time to refine more of his route running skills and stuff anyway, so he can grow with the Panthers offense moving forward. It fits the timeline of what they're trying to accomplish, playing the long game, having the vision stretch out multiple seasons. And if that ends up happening, Johnston to the Panthers would be absolutely incredible. If you have some interesting NFL team fits for some of these prospects, definitely let me know in the comment section on this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, give us a thumbs up, give us a subscribe, and until next time, it's your boy Herms saying adios, and thanks for swimming with us. Let's go!